Welcome home, my master. Uh-huh. Please answer 3 consecutive questions. If you are incorrect, the game will end on the spot. Now, let us play. Correct. Now on to the next. Correct. Now on to the next. Correct. Now on to the next. That was the 3rd question. Outstanding, Master. Please wait here. I shall call Mr. X. Master, may I present Mr. X?
A good day to you. So, it was you. When Chief told me he wanted me to meet a certain agent, I had a suspicion. He's as serious as any Shadow Soul, especially when it comes to me. So he arranged this meeting very, very cautiously. It's rather like how a maid supports her master, pouring his delicious coffee. Of course, the original English maids preferred tea, but coffee can be just as good. Since we're here, would you like to learn how to pour so it comes out delicious every time? If you tell me what you'd like, I can prepare the perfect brew just for you. No, I am only human. I do find their eternal youth tempting, mind you. But my own life's work is to master the path of the maid, until my hair is as silver as the platters I serve. It's complicated. You may already know, but I also work as a kind of teacher to maids at other shops. There was one particular girl who was studying to be a maid. I helped teach her etiquette, how to take pride in hard work. Most of all, I taught her to serve and cherish her customers. Her masters, I mean. She certainly had potential, and I even did what I could for her outside of class. But she had a difficult home life, and she'd sometimes come in late or not at all. I feared she would soon give up and deprive the maid cafe industry of her remarkable talents. So I threw my full support behind her. Which is not to imply anything lewd. Perish the thought. But the 2 of us did grow close, and eventually, she shared a few of her secrets. The stories she told me. At first I thought she was inventing them, or perhaps suffering some kind of delusion. But she proved to me that they were true. I'd already chosen to support her. It made no difference who or what she was. Then the agents learned her identity, and she became a target. Knowing her time was short, she left me one last message. She asked me to look after someone she served and cherished. And that was all she asked. She asked nothing for herself, and spoke nothing of the fear of death. She thought only of her master. I was so impressed that I approached her people, and that is how I came to meet them. In other words, I am here to carry on her final wish. Do you understand now? Please understand as well, I support only certain Shadow Souls, by no means all of them. Let me be clear about that. Before we begin, let me tell you more about Shadow Souls. They serve their queen, Mother Soul, as children do. She sets their goals and watches over their work. That is not a simple matter of seniority or culture. It is a part of who they are as a race. Are you with me so far? In theory, every Shadow Soul follows the will of Mother Soul. But there was one child of hers who walked away from Mother Soul's plans and followed her own heart. She's the one I stand behind. Because what she wants is to coexist with humans. She came here to Akihabara because here, we can all live free. This town forgives all and accepts all. She holds out hope that we'll do the same for her. Even if Mother Soul holds no such hope, she still works behind the scenes to build a home for her people here. The reason Chief arranged this meeting was to ask for your cooperation. I am not asking you to betray the agents, but just as you spared Chief, I ask you to spare her as well, should you face her in battle. She and her followers will never hurt humans, not willingly. If under direct orders, they may be physically compelled to, but with your help, we can keep such things to a minimum. As with the other day, when you helped stop the riot, for example. To tell you the truth, I brought us all to that riot because she called me and asked me for help. I deeply apologize for keeping that from you. And just as deeply, I thank you for everything. If you're willing to go on helping us, we can avoid and prevent unnecessary conflict. Her influence is limited for now, but if she's able to change that, will you please help her? Thank you very much. Then we should have the two of you meet in person. Honestly, I'd have preferred that to begin with, but Chief had his concerns. And to say it now, should this come to violence, I am prepared to put a stop to it myself. All that said, I will be in touch with you soon. Oh, please keep this a secret from the other freedom fighters. Not that I plan to go on deceiving them forever, but let's just say you keep secrets better than they do. And if any of this gets out, the agents will come gunning for us both. There will come a time when we can speak of this openly. I believe that. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Come on. All we want is a tour.
Oh, I would, but I'm meeting some...
You've been waiting here for hours. Maybe your friend couldn't make it.
Yeah, so how about you hang out with us till they get here?
No, I made a real promise.
Are you listening?
Man, and I thought Akiba girls were supposed to be easy. This one's ice cold.
Wanna push her some more?
I don't know. We could always find somebody else.
But what about, you know, him? He likes them plain and boring. I don't know why. It's like a moe thing, I guess.
All right, we can step it up a little.
Let's do it.
Who the hell are you? Huh? What did you say?
You want to walk us around? Not her?
Ooh, get this fool out of here.
Seriously, just because we're looking for a tour guide doesn't mean we're looking for a tour guide. just say we're looking for a good time. And not with you. Hello? Yeah, there's cute, and this ain't it. Ah, you're pissing me off. Fuck it. Let's strip him naked and toss him in the river.
You mean the Conduit River?
Yep, that's the one. Cold as shit and hard to swim in.
Let's do it.
Bastard. Come.
You won't forget this. I won't forget this.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's your name, right? This is our second time meeting like this. Oh yeah, the password. What was it? Oh yeah. What's your favorite maid cafe? Dear God. I was wondering what I was gonna do if you were wrong. Yes, that's correct. Oh no, I'm just here as a representative. Ruby trusts me enough that I'm kind of like her assistant. So, first off, thanks for coming out here. I think Rui might have told you the other day, but my name is Suzu Mori Izumi. Sometimes I call myself Rui's assistant. I'm really more like her follower. Although I do still technically outrank some of the other Shadow Souls, so... It's complicated. Sorry, I'm rambling. Point is, there's a hierarchy. 3 tiers. Other souls like the CEO, her blood relatives are the executives, and the regular Shadow Souls are the peons. Basically, I was one of those peons, but Rui picked me out of the crowd. So it's almost like I am her assistant now. Listen to me rambling about myself. Probably not what you came here for. You go ahead. Ask me anything. Rui's our leader. That makes us sound bigger than we are. We weren't too big to begin with, and the agents have been whittling us down. Right now, the core members are Rui, Chief, and me. Plus a handful of regular Shadow Souls. That's about it. Huh? Didn't Miss Sara tell you? We want to coexist with humans. Our kind has learned to live on human food, instead of, human food. So we shouldn't have any reason to fight anymore. But we can't get Mother Soul or the agents to believe that. We're just trying to live like humans among humans. We want to live without people being afraid of us, or being afraid of them, even if it starts with just you. And we want to ask if we can call on you for help if there's ever an emergency. Is that asking too much? Really? Oh, thank God. Not too many humans would ever want to work with us knowing what we are. I thought Sarah might be the only one. Oh, and Mr. Yatabe, Chief said he was fine too. Well, either way, it's good to have another human in the mix. And an agent on top of that. The fact that someone like you is willing to listen, well, it means a lot to us. Seriously, you don't know how happy this makes me. I was ready to fight you to the death if it didn't go this way. And don't take that the wrong way. Incidentally, Rui was going to come here herself after Sarah vouched for you. But I told her she was too important to risk it, being the next Mother Soul and all. I wasn't supposed to tell you that part. Now the agents are really gonna go after her. You know how I said Mother Soul's blood relatives are different? Well, the heir to Mother Soul is... Shut up, shut up. Oh, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. What do I do? What do I do?
It's all right.
Oh, Rui! Why are you here? I came out here because it's dangerous for you.
I was worried, so I came to help.
You mean like just now?
That's right.
Oh, thank God.
Just before you told him my secret.
I'm sorry. Really sorry. I just wasn't thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I just blurted it out.
I was joking. It's all right. I'm not angry with you. You broke my mother's rules, not mine. No need to worry.
Really?
No, that was the joke. No, in truth, that was the joke. Forgive me, I couldn't resist. But I assure you, I am not angry with you.
You mean it?
I do. Besides, he deserves to hear everything from me in person before he makes any decisions. Was it not? What do you say to a change of scenery? Someplace a bit calmer, perhaps. The park it is, then. I shall see you there.
Are you listening? We just want you to give us a tour.
I have a prior engagement.
Come on, come on. It can't be that important.
You know, maybe we need a new playbook.
No, I think he wants to stick with this one till it works.
Lame.
Oh, look who it is! This time, you're a dead man. You're going skinny dipping, bro. You ready? Come on, you guys. Let's take him out.
Anyone else feeling like big time deja vu?
Well, I am now. Here.
Don't you forget this!
What the?
Thank you. I've never met anyone so badly in need of a tour guide. Were they truly so lost? Well, no matter. Yes. Pardon me. It's a bit awkward to start a conversation with one's recent mortal enemy. You say that so easily. Perhaps that's your nature. I do get that impression of you. You seem so casual always. It's actually rather infectious. Maybe I saw that in you when I had the urge to save you. Well, let's get to the point, shall we? I believe Sara and Suzu have told you the general idea. We ask you to refrain from attacking any of our supporters. And we ask you further, when the time comes, to be ready to support us yourself. As you did earlier, in other words. I wish to avoid fighting humans directly. Not for my own safety, but for theirs. That may sound self-serving, but I assure you, I speak from the heart. Such as... well... Wait, is it not rude of a man to ask a woman's age? No? Then I suppose I can tell you. Shadow souls don't count their own years the way humans do, so I'm afraid I can't say for sure. But I will say I am much, much older than I look. Perhaps even 10 years older. As for my hobbies... What do you mean by hobbies? So in other words, a passionate pastime with no greater purpose. I'm afraid nothing comes to mind. Did your parents pass their hobbies down to you? Mine taught me only to hate humanity. Might we change the subject? I only meant to give you my blood. My routine? I I wake, I bathe, I eat, I sleep. Oh, did you mean something else? Then please be clearer. I am not a mind reader. Well, aside from my missions, I spend much of my time at Uncle Shun's cafe. I work as a waitress there when the mood strikes me. Sarah visits now and again. She seems determined to make a maid cafe of the place. My uncle is at the limits of his patience with her, especially when she brings those maid outfits. And that's my routine, as it were. Yes, I am. And the agents know nothing of it. Present company accepted, of course. No one ever suspects the meek little sister. Just as Mother wanted. How did Suzu explain it? Yes, there are 3 tiers. Mother Soul, her blood relatives, and the rest. Her explanation may have seemed a bit scatterbrained, but she is a devoted friend, and a cautious one. She feared this might be a trap, so she went ahead of me to speak with you. And that was even after my uncle vouched for you. Such is her nature. I should also tell you, there are 4 other bloodline Shadow Souls here in Akihabara. The one you know as Chief is my uncle, Shun Anakoji. The one you might call your enemy is Yu Abeno, my older brother. And then there are my 2 older sisters. That makes 5 of us. My sisters control most of the minions. My mother put the 2 of them in charge of the Shut-In project. Her soldiers follow their orders. I believe that's why the agents have yet to focus on me. For all I know, the agents might believe there's only 1 Shadow Soul behind the project, rather than 2. I don't suppose they've told you anything about that, have they? I see. Well, regardless, intentionally or not, my sister's work is diverting Nairo's attention. None of the agents suspect that I'm the heir. But I will be the next Mother Soul. One day, all Shadow Souls will follow my orders. And on that day, our people will be enlightened. Enlightened. Enlightened, yes. I like the sound of that. It sounds bright, yet gentle. Very well. That will be our name from this day forward. And Mother's side will be... the authoritarians? No, that rolls off the tongue a bit too well. Pardon me. Regardless, once I take on the mantle of Mother Soul, I will lead our kind away from predation and violence. If such a thing is still possible by then. The way tensions are rising now, I fear it might not be. Thus far, the agents have somehow kept us off the nightly news and out of the history books. But when Mother's grand strategy culminates, there'll be no hiding any longer. Such is my greatest fear. And so, I must act. Until now, I've held my sisters back by playing the incompetent. But it may be time to stand directly against them. I need only watch for the right moment. Your friend, the one Brother fed upon, yes? I'm sorry to say I have no remedy for him. Worse for him, most shut-ins have a very steep uphill climb back into society. Especially young shut-ins. Mother knows that well. She studied the phenomenon for years. All in preparation for this project of hers. As Mother sees it, the young people here are the most dynamic, the most likely to lead Japan into the future. Is there any other place so alive with such passionate intelligence? More than that, the culture here makes it easy for my kind to blend in, and the layout suits my mother's kind of war. Here, she decided, the seeds of her project could grow in the dark, nurtured and protected. Everything about this place is ideal to her. Or so she thought, but she missed one detail. The shops all close at 8 p.m. When they do, people vacate the town for the night. And so, we've had to work in the daylight. What is it? That expression of yours, it's aside from Sarah, I've never had such a talk with a human before. And even she and I have never spoken quite this much. She rarely has much to say, and says most of it to my uncle rather than me. You know, Mother told me never to go near your kind. And before I came here, I never did. Not once. She told me human flesh hid the heart of a monster. That you only wished to hunt us down and kill us. I saw what the agents did to my friends, and I believed her. I always believed her. But when I came here, old enough to live on my own as one of you, I saw nothing of the kind. Everyone is so unique. I whiled away the hours simply watching you. My sister said the people here only seemed peaceful because they hadn't learned of us yet. And that once they did learn, they would turn their savage nature upon us. They still say that. But conversely, if the humans never learn, we can go on living among them in peace. And as soon as that occurred to me, I began to question why we had to fight. Might I ask what a human thinks of all this? Am I in the wrong? Well, it does me good to speak with you. It lifts my spirits, one might say. Oh, pardon me. Here I am, barely letting you speak at all. Were you about to say something?
As my uncle would say, your kind and mine see our siblings rather differently. Aside from the twins, we all come from different fathers, different decades. The only thing they all have in common is resenting me for being the heir. So I resent them back. Hatred begets hatred, even from me. The three of them march in lockstep with Mother's orders. They all see humans as the enemy, and themselves as apex predators, high and mighty. I despise that about them. It's all false bravado, fluffing their feathers to hide how small they are. It's pitiful of them. It truly is. If I continue to subvert them, there will come a confrontation. And in a way, I welcome it. I cannot avoid my sisters forever. To give the Shut-In Project time to succeed, Mother has been moving about the country. Being Mother Soul, of course, she bears the brunt of the agents' attention. Because of that, the agents have had to split their forces. Although, for some reason, the man in charge of the agents is always here in Akihabara. I see. Then I'll... Oh. One moment, I have a message. Many messages. From my uncle and Suzu. When did I get all of these? Oh, I must have missed them while I was talking to you. The first message reads... Oh, well, both of them are concerned for my welfare. Thank you for the meeting, but I'm afraid I have to go. Though I suppose this was less of a meeting than a simple chit-chat. I've never been so amused with Suzu before. Could we meet again soon? Then I hope we can come to be friends. And perhaps, when danger calls, allies as well. You are, of course, the man who sought your friend out in a dark alley. Your heart shone with courage that day. I saw it. And I saw how kind and noble humanity could be. That's what compelled me to save you. Very well. I shall keep my hopes up. Until next time.
this time.
Look who's here. Why would I run from you, Agent? You're gonna make a hell of a meal.
You're not getting a drop of this, you son of a bitch!
You Nairo dogs do love your jobs, don't you? Do they give you treats if you catch us? Or is it just the money?
It's not about the money, but there is a reward. It's peace. A world where people don't have to be afraid of things like you. If we have to go through you to get to that world, we'll do it in a heartbeat.
Best excuse ever. You could do anything for peace, right? I mean, I'm not even being sarcastic here. You could chase us down, burn us all you want. We'll burn all the humans it takes to make our peace.
You're monsters with human faces. You don't belong. This is our world.
Your world? Why? Because there's more of you? It's the insects' world if that's how it works.
It's not. We're more evolved than insects. We can do things they can't.
Yeah? Have you seen the shit we can do? 'Cause... Oh, what now? Seriously? You again? You've been busy lately, haven't you?
Are you ready?
I don't like these odds. Fuck it, I'm out of here. Be seeing you, little Miss Nairo. Next time, I'm gonna pop your head off like a champagne cork.
Wait! He got away again. I can't stop him like this. I really need that power. Oh, I'm fine. I thought I had him dead to rights, but thanks for stepping in. Next time, I'll know who to call first. Until then, take care. I'll see to the victim.
She'd send someone higher up on the food chain. I ought to go yank her chain right now. You kinda march to your own drum, don't you? Anyway, let's do this. I want you to go run some errands for me. Specifically, I want you to go get my shopping done. Let me see. 1, top quality lotion. 2, professionally handmade rope. 3, a high-powered electric massager. I want all 3 of those things. And one other thing. No cheap knockoffs. They aren't good enough for me. A real master knows the value of things. You're following along so far? Good. You catch on quick. Now let me break it all down, step by step. Listen up. So the lotion comes first. You know what kind of lotion I'm talking about, yeah? Yeah, you know. Most kids your age do. Now, when it comes to lotions, I've got one favorite brand.
It works great as a lotion. Smooths out your skin. And you can do other things with it too. Rub it all the way into your body. You can even eat it if you want to. It's not toxic. Just watch the expiration date. And it's got this classy sort of sweetness to it. Just thinking about it gets me drooling almost. The sweetness is what really sells it, I think. Anyway, yeah. I want to use it for massages and whatnot. Now for the rope. Well, I hope you know what rope is. These days, it's hard to find rope that's not that soft, cheap, foreign garbage. And forget the machine-made stuff. I want the kind of rope a professional weaver made out of the best materials. And I want it hard enough to leave a mark on a woman's skin when she's all tied up. I mean, you can make a mark with the cheap stuff, but it just falls apart right away. Forget that. And then, I need a high-powered electric massager. You probably know what I'm talking about there. The motor makes it go. The vibrations loosen up your body. Whichever part of your body you want, that is. Anyway, rumor has it there's this new massager with a super powerful high-tech Japanese motor. Too powerful for the hardware, so the vibrations are irregular, and you never get used to them. It's also waterproof, incidentally. There's a couple of different models, but I want the one with the AC adapter type. Gotta keep that power steady. You got all that? I don't want you coming back with some mustard, a chain, and a jackhammer. Now, off with you. Welcome.
It's just another fact of life for me, really. What's going on, man? The freestyle official dude, drop of a hat, the drop of a rap, the drop of a beat. You might have listened to it.
Thank you very much.
At the trainees.
Welcome. Thanks. Welcome.
It's just another fact of life for me, really. What's going on, man? The freestyle official. dude. Drop of a hat, the drop of a rap, the drop of the beat. You might have listened to and thought was fact. At the Chinese or a dollar or a bond or stock.
Can you please help?
Welcome. Thanks.
Welcome. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Thanks. Welcome. Thanks. Welcome. Thanks. Welcome.
It's just another fact of life for me, really. What's going on, man? The freestyle official, dude. Drop of a hat, the drop of a rap, the drop of a beat. You might have listened to and thought was fact. At the Chinese or a dollar or a bond or stock. Dude, watch him chop it up and make you feel the groove. Watch him make it break it down, the music will just ooze. What's going on? What you wanna do, baby? It's on you, baby. Who rocks mics and rocks them well, yo. Listening to the beats and the funky, funky rhyme. People wanna get down with you. People wanna step into the party and jive. What you wanna do? My man, it's on you. Trying to walk around, man. Who the hell are you? One that you wanna listen to. It's just another fact of life for me, really. What's going on, man?
Thanks.
Freestyle official, dude.
Great. Good work. You can run along home now. What's with that look you got there? Ooh, spoken like a man who knows what he wants. But all right, just because I'm bored. For running my errands, I'll teach you a new move. It goes along with the cosplay techniques from the other day. I'm going to teach you how to strip idol outfits. What are the kids around here like these days? DBP, right? I've only spotted them once myself, but I can tell they're popular. Probably because they look so tasty. When I saw that succulent fruit, Well, I'm starting to ramble. Let's get back on track. Idol outfits
are a lot like cosplay outfits in some ways, but they're usually more durable. Sometimes they're fitted real snug, so that makes them hard to get at. Not easy to strip, not at all. If you want to get a clean strip, you'll need a more advanced technique than you've been using. Now, use what I've taught you and make it your own. What? Your eyes say you want more. Just when I finally had everything all set up. Fine, let's do this.
Get ready.
Good. You've learned the technique. Now practice it in real combat.
Reporting in. I spotted Satoko Mido peeking, and I captured her.
Oh my. Nice of you to come.
Oh, I was just performing a wellness check on him.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
Well, now that I've got all these nice little items thanks to him, you come over here. Your body will say if you're lying.
I have work to do.
Here, hurry up. Now.
Yes, ma'am.
Run along home now. Mito and I have a little tease.
She means training.
Right. We have a little training to do. We'll be training for a while. Go on.
Whoa, what the? Ow!
Huh? Huh? DBP's secret concert? Where'd you hear about that? Only the shiniest platinum members are supposed to know anything about it. Well, yeah, I do. No way, of course not. I've got one ticket, and it's the first time I've ever been picked for a secret event. I'm not giving this up for anybody, not even you. I understand. People get worked up over this stuff, you know? It's great that you're into DBP now. But you shouldn't make up lies to get tickets like that. I mean, I know how you feel. I might even do the same in your shoes. But this ticket stays with me. Aww. Don't give me sad eyes. You know how much I'm looking forward to this. Also, the ticket says not to say anything about it, even online. It says if anything gets leaked, the whole concert's gonna get canceled. So imagine me having to hold all this in, all this time. That's how much I want to go see the show. But maybe there is something I can do for you. I know a guy. Bought some tickets off him once or twice. I think he hangs out on Northeast Main Street. He's kind of a tipster. He knows everything about the idol circuit, and he sells the info for profit. Kinda sketchy, but he's a handy guy to know sometimes. So I don't know if he has tickets, but he's in like every fan club, so maybe. I mean, he'll charge you out the ass for it, but... Oh! Something else about him I just remembered. Supposedly, he sells tickets cheaper to girls. With, you know, strings attached sometimes. Like I said, sketchy. But some girls are serious enough to jump on that. I mean, you know. Anyway, clock's ticking. If you want that ticket, you'd better hurry up.
Sure. Oh? Sure. Sure. Oh? Oh.
Bring it. What? Here. Ready?
Sure. Good. Sure.
Hello. Huh?
Welcome. Thanks.
Welcome home, my master. Fare thee well, my master. Hello.
Huh?
Huh? Hi! Here.
Hey!
ready.
Got you!
Hey! Ah! Bring it! Give me that! Not bad.
Over here. Hey. Hey. Quit it. I'm falling apart.
Welcome home, my master.
Ah. Ah. Yo. Yeah.
Welcome.
It's just another fact of life for me, really. What's going on, man? The freestyle official dude, drop of a hat, the drop of a rap.
Thank you very much.
Beat, you might have listened.
Thanks. Ah. Ah.
Huh?
Huh? Ah. Ah.
Yo. Nice. Yo.